Hey y'all. Hey y'all. No shit. I had to get my shit together. No shit. Hey guys. I know. We have been gone for a minute, but girl, we back with the jump out. Amen. Um. First of all, I just want to say, hey y'all. I know it's been a couple of days. Um. It's been a few days since I have done the Two Real Rod 2 Cents show, but I just want you guys to know and that as we progress and we grow with the show, we're trying to get as many things fixed, as many things right as we can possibly get. We want to give you the best content we can possibly give you. But again, I know I haven't been here for a couple of days, but girl, I've been gone for a minute now. I'm back with the jump all goons in the club case something jump. My bad. But hey y'all. Let me move my chair up. I feel like my chair ain't in the right spot. Welcome to the Two Real Rod 2 Cents show. Y'all know we keep it real. We don't give a damn how you feel. Amen. Amen. Before we get started, I just want to let you guys know, as I always let you know, because some of y'all a little bit slow. Uh, these people that we about to talk about, y'all, I don't know these people. I have never met these people. I've never talked to these people. I'm just telling y'all what the people told me the best way I know how. So please don't come over here with that cease and desist shit or the legal shit, because we not ceasing and desisting the damn thing. Amen? And if your ass went out here doing shit you ain't had no business, we wouldn't be able to talk about it. But before we jump into talking about people, it's bad to be at a shot o'clock. Amen? Yeah. If y'all got y'all shot, because it is 12 o'clock going on 1 o'clock in the damn morning, y'all should be drinking or on y'all way to bed. Amen? Ooh. Ooh. Let's jump right into talking about people, y'all. Um, y'all, over the past couple of days, I've been wanting to jump on live and I've been wanting to discuss this because it's like, girl, child, what? Rihanna? What is going on? Like, why is this going on? In case y'all don't know what I'm talking about, let me tell you. Well, a couple of days ago, we had found out on the news that there was some crazy lady that decided it was going to be a good idea to have an assault rifle, allegedly, or automatic rifle, some kind of rifle, something where she ended up shooting at um Rihanna's house about 10 times. Well, ever since then we found out we actually know who the young lady is. If y'all can see on the screen that this young lady right here. Um from what we heard from all of the audio and things that they've released of this young lady, this bitch crazy. No shade, this bitch crazy. This bitch has done lost it. Uh, and girl, we don't know what's wrong with her. No shade. But let me just read what it say over here. And shout out to the neighborhood talk for letting me use y'all screenshots so I can talk shit about these people. It says woman who shot up Rihanna's home officially hit with 14 charges, including attempted murder and 10 counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. Oh, so she had a semi-automatic firearm. Um, like I said, y'all, from the recordings that we've heard from this young lady, girl, she's saying that she gonna be going home to glory whenever Rihanna die. It's some mission allegedly she has to make sure Rihanna is gone and out of here. First of all, before we continue on with this, we just want to say, Rihanna, we are so glad that you and your family is okay. I keep trying to tell y'all. It's a lot of weirdos out here. No shade. I don't know this lady. Um, can't even recall her name since we talking about it. But what I will tell you is, this bitch done lost it. No shade. The last thing that we heard was, this young lady is in jail. She has no bond and she has been ordered not to be around her kids. So apparently, this crazy ass lady has children. Keep putting this in my face. Apparently, the lady have children. Like I said, I don't know about y'all, but for me, I was shocked. Like I don't know nobody who don't like Rihanna. Well, until now, this lady. But Rihanna is like everybody's girlfriend. Like everybody love Rihanna. So the fact that this lady thought it was okay to go shoot at her house 10 times with her 3 children in there, and ASAP Rocky could have been at home as well. It behooves me. Um, yeah, y'all. How do y'all feel about this lady feeling like God sent her to shoot up Rihanna and them home allegedly? Uh, like I said, I feel like this bitch done lost it in any words. Like I just this I can't wrap my head around this one. This is one thing I just can't wrap my head around. Um, girl, you shooting at Rihanna, and mind you, girl, from what we're hearing, girl, like this is not just like something that just happened. This is something that this lady been going through for years. Like her mind has been set on she gotta take Rihanna out of here. But as we discuss more or we find out more information, y'all know over here to Real Rod 2 Cent Show, we most definitely will keep y'all updated. But girl, we want this lady to sit her funk ass down, and we don't want her out of jail. No shade, and we most definitely don't want her around those children. Cause they say she got kids. She don't need to be around nobody kids, especially not her own. Not if this the ideologies that she put in their damn head to kill somebody. I mean, y'all got to go over there and listen on the neighborhood talk, Hollywood Unlocked. I think World Star got it. A lot of places got the audio of y'all, and y'all just listen to this lady. It's something wrong with this bitch. No shade. It's something wrong with her. But again, Rihanna, we're thankful that you and your family are okay, and we glad that they caught the perpetrator. Amen. Let's move on, y'all. This came across my screen while I've been off too. This here. Like, I be want to try to be considerate with my words. Even though I keep it real, I don't give a damn how you feel. Um I try to speak with intention, and I try to make sure that no one in especially our black community feels like I'm trying to belittle them or hurt them in any way. But let's jump into this. In case y'all don't know what I'm talking about and why I look like I'm confused, I have a headache and I really don't want to be here right now. It's because sometime last week, Amy Lucci of Love and Hip Hop decided it was gonna be a good idea to come across our screen and start telling us her business. When I say her business, she told us that Dwight Howard, which is her husband, he has a cocaine problem. Um, CPS came and took their stepdaughter away from their house allegedly. Um, she says because of all the rest of the people that have been in his life is the reason that he liked it. Now, what I will breeze over is I'll say, after she came and jumped on our internet, even though we didn't want her to, didn't ask her to, and still really don't care. Royce came, jumped back on the internet, as well as Dwight Howard's son, with Royce Reed. He jumped on the internet too. I'll be honest with you over here, 2RealwitRod2centz show. I didn't really care enough to listen. Uh, when this conversation started and Amy Luciani had something to do with it, I was very much not interested. I really didn't give a damn. But I'll read it. It says Dwight Howard's wife, Amy Lucci, exposes his alleged drug use, claims CPS took his daughter after calling police on him 3 times in 3 months. Also alleges he asked uh, the son to lie. on Amy. Uh, so when they saying the son, I'm thinking that they're talking about this the Royce Reed and Dwight Howard's son. I'm thinking that's who she's talking about. We really don't know. Um, over the years, we have spoke and we've heard a lot of scuttlebutt over the internet and through the industry about Dwight Howard and his things. We know that I know Royce Reed has been saying that this man was abusive. She talked a lot about, a lot of the things that she went through with Dwight Howard. We also had heard there was some allegations of some essaying going on with some male that he had in his house at some point in time. You have to go back and listen to it. I don't really get into the Dwight Howard of it all. But what I do know is about this Amy Lucha lady. Um, and like I said, we do not condone any sort of violence against women, children, um, anybody. We don't condone it. But Amy Lucha is always it's always so hard to feel sorry for you, beautiful. No shade. It's because you such a clout chaser and you're such a pick me kind of girl that we just don't really be believing you, beautiful. No shade. And when I say that beautiful, I just say that out of respect. I don't really think you're that beautiful. Yeah, like it just give cloud chase. Mind you, it would be one thing if you came online crying, expressing yourself. You came online with a bag of coke, and not just any bag, like a kilo. No shade. My thing is, so you online crying or pulling the coke out the bag, showing us it's cocaine, and then crying, wiping your face and your nose and shit. So basically getting high and crying and saying shit at the same time. The fact that you pulled out this humongous bag of cocaine and then proceeded to pull it out of the bag and show us, I lost interest. I lost interest. I feel like it was a scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the bullshit. Todd being Amy Luciani. Girl, we can't take you serious. We can't take you serious. I was so upset that this was coming across my screen, and then I knew for the fact that it had something to do with Dwight Howard. I knew Royce Reed was coming back across my screen for some reason too, and she didn't fail me. Um, Y'all see, as I'm talking about this, I got a headache. Mind you, it ain't even the lights. It's these bitches right here. Because y'all fiend for so much attention. And we was just talking about this on another one of my social media platforms today. Uh, Ladies, when y'all gonna start holding y'all self accountable? When are y'all gonna ask y'all self what is it about you that attracts you to these kind of men? Because Amy Luciano, we already know your track record on men. Royce Reed, I don't really know your track record on men. I just know for the last maybe 15, 16, 17, 20 years, uh, the only time we talk about you is when you talking about Dwight Howard. We really don't even talk about you in basketball wives. I know shout out to Carlos King, he always throwing you a bone. Because I did see that you had did some kind of interview with him a few days ago, but I wasn't interested. But we already know how Dwight Howard treated you. You've already told us. You already insinuated that he was gay or DL or whatever. So we already get it. Amy Lucci, we didn't even know you and Dwight Howard were going together. So for y'all to be married and going through what y'all going through, it's not a shock. Like I said, last time we were looking at you, you were arguing with Bambi over there on Love Hip Hop Atlanta about some man that Bambi was allegedly talking to that you talked to 13 years ago, allegedly, that he wouldn't even claim you. So we already know what kind of bitch you are. You mad about or bitch talking to somebody that didn't even claim that they talked to you. It makes absolutely no sense. Just like you crying in the car saying this man is abusive and on drugs, sitting there with a kilo of cocaine in your damn hand. Uh, girl, we just sick of you. No shade, we sick of you. But if he whooping your ass or abusing you the way you say you are, please get out of there. Please get out of there. And mind y'all, I'm gonna need a lot of y'all to start going to the police and not the internet. No shade. We sick of y'all coming to the internet, not the police. My girl, y'all go over there to Hollywood a lot. Shout out to y'all to Hollywood a lot. And go over there and watch this video of this young lady crying. And in case y'all don't know, Dwight Howard has responded. He had responded with a little funny pictures about talking about some stream in the comments while everybody talk about you. He said he ain't never used cocaine. Like I said, the White House don't give me a cocaine user either. But girl, I know a lot of cocaine users that don't give you cocaine users until you find out they finna hit that bump. No shade. But yeah, how y'all feel about Amy Luciani coming on here crying with a kilo of cocaine in her hand, waving it up for us to see that the White House a drug addict? Girl, y'all don't give a damn. I don't either. Let's move on. Take some more of my shot. Uh, y'all, we got our good trans sister TS Medicine in the chat, y'all. We got TS Medicine in the chat. Hold on, let me go get my shit. Y'all know how we do it over here. A second. Yeah, we got our good sis TS Medicine in the chat, y'all. And in case y'all don't know, because over at the 2RealwitRod2centz show, we haven't really been speaking on this much. I did speak on it when all this first went on, but I really haven't, touched bases and followed up with it. I don't know who this is. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna answer the phone. Hello. I'm doing great. How are you? How do you? Okay. What you hmm? Yeah, no. I mean, I'm at home right now. I'm actually in the middle of doing my show on YouTube. Um, well, just let me know it then. Well, let me know it then. I'll call you back as soon as I finish. hmm You know my address. N- yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I had to take that phone call. Um, yeah. So we got TS Medicine in the chat, y'all. And like I said, I really didn't follow this very much. I really didn't follow it very much because I really didn't give a damn. But since we're talking about it, I'm just gonna give my 2 cents on it. Um, T.S. Madison jumped in the chat and she was giving us, um, basically giving us a recount of how things went in court. She had filed a restraining order against this young man who they call the DL Whisperer, who I know is Quan. Uh, like I said, lately a lot of his content had just been popping up out of nowhere. Mind you, I've been knowing this young man for years. I've been knowing him for years. Never really took him serious. He's not even that cute, if you ask me. So I was just, I never really took him serious, but now I know that it's serious. I do also know that when his content first started popping off, He was getting into it with Charity Boom. And a lot of y'all might not know who Charity Boom is, but she is a very popular uh trans influencer on social media. So that's what really had got me to paying attention to him. Because he was just, for some reason, he was trying to get into it with her. Where apparently he been stalking T.S. Madison since the beginning of 2025. I do know I had seen some videos of him um saying like he was gonna whoop her ass or something. But apparently, they have documentation of him saying that he was gonna try to unalive her and really harm her, which made her go get this restraining order against him, and has got him with felony stalking charges. So he is literally in jail right now. And I watched a little bit of this, and I'm gonna be honest with you, TS Master. We love you over at the 2RealwitRod2centz show. We support you. Um, but I really feel like TS Master. I feel like you're doing this for somebody else. No shade. This is all my opinion. I really feel like you're getting at him for somebody else. Um, I don't believe in no shape, form, or fashion that you had to spend uh, any of your time worrying if this man was going to be able to physically assault you or harm you or even get in your space. This is just my opinion. Um, I know Cherry is your good girlfriend, and I know she was really on Cherry's ass really, really bad. I do know. But this is another, you know, and like I said, mind you, I'm not blaming you. I don't want you to feel like I'm mad at you and I'm feeling like you're doing anything wrong. Like I said, girl, Miss Quan, Miss DL Whisper, you had to learn. And just like a lot of bitches have to learn, money is power. And since she has the money to hire all these high end lawyers, girl, she finna take you through. She finna take you through. Uh, But I'm not gonna. I'm just not gonna say that. I mean, we really don't feel no ways tired. No shade. We feel like TS girl, this man is way below your pay bracket, your pay bracket, and girl, you doing this to prove a point, and I feel like you doing it for your homegirl. No shade. I feel like you're doing it for your homegirl. I don't feel in no way that Quan, DL Whisper, whatever you call him, was had you in any way in the fear of your life, scared. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take it back. So don't drop that in my comments saying that to me. He was another person on the internet that just had a little influence that was talking shit about you, and girl, you took it there. And I'm gonna say, I you a Dade County bitch. You from Miami. Girl, it makes no sense to me. It didn't add up. When I seen he went to jail, I was like, oh, okay, girl, you showing him. Uh but now, I'm sorry, yo. But now I really just feel like, girl, you're doing your biggest one. And he gonna know it. No shade. You making him know it. But I don't feel no way he's tired. Like I said, yeah, I'm like I said, I don't feel sorry for Quan at all. Deal Whisper, I don't. Bitch, you messy. And girl, that messy shit, it gets you in some messy places. But I'm not sure if I like all of this. No sure. I'm not. I'm not sure if I like all of this. But we can move on. Um, y'all, we got Janet and Jermaine in the chat, and they upset. No shade. In case y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I most definitely tell you. Y'all know this new Michael Jackson biopic came out. Biopic just came out. Y'all know that Jermaine Jackson's son, which I can't think of his name, he's playing the late great Michael Jackson, which is his uncle. Well, they say Janet is not happy. They said Janet is not happy. Paris is not happy. They not happy about the biopic. They said the biopic is a bunch of lies. A lot of this shit didn't happen, and they just weren't here for it. Well, before I came online, I want to tell y'all this because this is some shit I don't believe. Uh, could y'all see a world where Janet Jackson would be jealous of Michael Jackson? Could any of y'all see a world where Janet Jackson, the great Janet Jackson, would be jealous of her brother Michael? I don't know. I can't see it, y'all. I can't see it. When you think of Michael, I think of Janet. When I think of Janet, I think of Michael. Two of the best that ever done it. I don't feel in no way uh that they was in competition for each other. I mean, I could be wrong. And the reason why I asked it is because Jermaine's camp, because first of all, um this biopic was done by the Michael Jackson estate, and I would want y'all to really educate me on when it comes to like who is the Michael Jackson estate? Because I would think the Michael Jackson estate is Michael Jackson kids, Michael Jackson mama, you know, girl, Michael Jackson now. Who is these people that running Michael Jackson estate? Uh, and the family ain't got nothing to do with it. It just behooves me. I don't know. Like I said, them rich people problems. I ain't never been that rich. But I do know that Paris Jackson said that she was only reached out uh for notes about the first draft of whatever the fuck they was doing, and she was never reached out again. They also said that they reached out to Janet to be a part of the biopic, and Janet declined, and they said it would have been a small, you know, role anyway. It wouldn't have been much about her. And from what we're hearing on Jermaine's side, allegedly, is that Janet was always jealous of Michael, and she said everybody loved the biopic. Catherine, the mother, said Janet Jackson's now boyfriend even stood and gave the movie a standing ovation. So I was very yeah, I'm confused on this one. I don't see Janet. Do y'all really see Janet Jackson being jealous of her brother Michael? I don't. I literally I want to take a poll. Do y'all believe that Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson are on the same level? I look at them as one of the same. I really want to know like how y'all feel about this. Like, but yeah, Janet Jackson and Paris, they are not happy about this new biopic that just came out about Michael Jackson. And if we hear more about it, we most definitely will keep y'all posted over at the 2RealwitRod2centz show. But for now, let's move on. Yeah, and mind you, I be hating when I get a lot of topics that irritate me and hate my y'all gonna see me rubbing on my head, and it just irritates the shit out of me. Um, we got a lot of y'all queen in the chat. We got a lot of y'all queen in the chat. Um, like I said, the last few days I have been off. And I haven't been but I have been watching social media and seeing what's been going on. Um, and I had heard that there's this Houston rodeo that goes on, which I most definitely like. Somebody told me about it, and even though I had a terrible experience in Houston, no shade, which made me never want to go back. Uh, I I wanted to reconsider once I seen what was going on. And in case y'all don't know, there's this big rodeo that goes on down in Houston, and I had seen that Beyonce's mother, Miss Tina Knowles, she had a gumbo stand or something that was set up, a gumbo booth that was set up, and a lot of the celebrities were going and they were checking out the gumbo. Who we had? We had Latoya Luckett. We had Jules, the grandson. Um, who else? We had a couple. It was a few celebrities that we seen in the news. She's trying out her gumbo or whatever. Well, girl, here come these stinking sorry ass, no life having ass barbs. Yep, I said it, and I'm not gonna take it back. Don't drop down in my comments because I don't care. Um, girl, like no cool. Like, girl, what? Uh, Let me read this. It said, "Woo, woo." Nicki Minaj fan suspended from X after threatening Tina Knowles and her gumbo booth. I just want all y'all to know, in case there's some adults that will come in the room, this is not okay behavior. Like, girl, what do Tina Knowles and her gumbo got to do with Nicki Minaj? And y'all wonder why we don't like y'all and why we don't respect you. Like, girl, y'all be acting like. Let me speak to you, Barb's, real quick. I'm just speak to the Barb's. Fuck Nicki Minaj. Fuck Beyonce. Fuck Miss Tina. No shade to none of y'all. Well, Nicki, fuck you. But just it's your mama. If you beefing with a bitch, if you beefing with a bitch, how would you feel if that bitch said, "Well, I can't get to you, so let me get to your mama"? Like, I just want you to think about that whenever y'all be calling these people places of business and doing all this weird shit to these people. Like, do y'all understand? Do you get it? Do you understand? Like, how would you feel if there was like what the fuck do this lady, Miss Tina Knowles, got to do with the bullshit that's going on between Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z? I don't think she said nothing against Nicki Minaj. Like, girl, so what's the problem? You know what the problem is? You bitches ain't got no lives. You bitches don't have no lives. It shows the kind of bitches that Nicki Minaj attracts toward her. You bitches have no morals, no compassion, and no standards. I said what I said. I'm not gonna take it back. Don't drop down in my comments and say a motherfucking thing to me because you're not gonna make me be able to understand why y'all is bothering Tina Knowles at her gumbo booth. Why? Now y'all can't be on X to support y'all motherfucking queen because y'all over there harassing this lady. Why ain't y'all over there on the queen post? Why is y'all over there? And I guarantee y'all, it's gonna be some dumb bitch that try to make all this make sense. It's not gonna make sense, beautiful. It's not gonna make sense. Oh damn, my headset went my mic went dead, y'all. I hate that. It's just not gonna make sense, y'all. But Nicki Minaj fans that got suspended from Twitter, y'all, or X, whatever you want to call it, because they decided to go try to bully Tina Knowles in her gumbo booth. Stupid. Girl, it's so stupid. It's just stupid. Um, Pastor Jamal Brown, before I even get to this subject, I ain't never liked you anyway. Um, you another reason why a lot of people don't go to church. Because mind you married, you preaching the word of God, but then you having babies allegedly with other women while you married to the first lady in the church. It's just a whole bunch of messy shit that you be on. Um, what I will say is, I do applaud you, Pastor Jamal Bryant, for your works and what you've been trying to do as far as get the black community stirred up and get us to come together. I most definitely appreciate that. I appreciate any black man that's trying to get us to see that we are stronger together than divided. Because I think that's really what's wrong with the world that we live in today. Um, we just we're so used to white people taking things from us, and we just go with it. And I feel like we need to start um doing something different, which is standing on business and saying what we saying and doing what we doing and not taking that shit back. I do think that's the way to a better future for us as black people. But I'm only one voice, one sound mind, so you know, talk to me. Um Jamal Bryant is getting backlash, y'all. They dragging Pastor Jamal Bryant. And I'm gonna say this as they should. Um Apparently Jamal Bryant has told us or told all the people that the Target boycott is now over. Despite Target not reversing any of their diversity policies, boycott still on. This only speaks to what we speak about at the 2RealwitRod2centz show all the time. Um Jamal, we need to drag your ass. We need to drag your ass because I told y'all, if we can crush $1 trillion company by $1 billion in a week, imagine what we could do permanently. Imagine what we can do permanently. If we bet on black, buy black, eat black, sell black, ship black, imagine what we would do in this country. Uh, you should be drugged. No shade. And I'm gonna help them continue to drag you at this very moment. That's why we don't fuck with y'all, and that's why we don't trust y'all. That's why we don't trust y'all. That's why we don't fuck with y'all. Because it's telling them the same thing over and over again. Let's do it for this amount of time, and then we're gonna go back to doing exactly what the fuck made them treat us like shit in the first place with no repercussions. We hurt them for 2 weeks, a month. Now let's give them all the money back. Cause now you know the profit's probably gonna double. That's the problem. We don't stand on nothing. We don't stand on nothing. We always going back to the same people that oppress us and tear us down. And I be sick of it. We ain't boycotting nothing for no damn 2 weeks, no week. They're out of there. There is a black competitor with a smaller distribution and smaller sales somewhere that we can go to besides Target. No, bitch, I'd rather shop Temu. No shade. That's the problem. We do not stand on what the fuck we always want people to do. Boycotting them people for a short period of time and going back to them only gives them the right and the thought process, oh, that we knew they could stay away. We knew they needed us. We knew they were gonna come back. We need to stop doing it. We need to stop doing it. And I'm gonna say this: Jamal Bryant, you can't be no leader no more or no boycotting shit. Like I said, because we already talked about. We heard y'all know they can do a lot of this no king marching again. Don't knock on my damn door and don't call my phone. Don't knock on my door and don't call my phone. I told y'all, it's y'all always talking about all the problems that we have when I'm sitting here at my 42 going on 43 years of age giving you the damn solution. We black them out. We black them out. Our dollar is the most powerful dollar in this country. I don't understand why it takes so much for you motherfuckers to understand that. Our dollar is the most powerful dollar in this country. Stop buying Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Christian, whatever the fuck, all this bullshit. Stop buying these white people shit in this country and start buying black. And I can guarantee you, we'll get results faster than we ever have in our lives. We are sitting up here letting the people that we make rich treat us like shit. Y'all got to make that make sense. And I'm telling you, please don't try to make it make sense because you're going to piss me off and I'm going to say some real rude shit to you. No shade. Because it don't. We make these people wealthy and powerful while we get the crumbs and the scraps and we are okay with it. Ain't no damn boycott over. Over at 2RealwitRod2centz show, if anybody's listening, and if you do hear this video, bitch, we still boycotting. And we need to start boycotting a lot more shit. No shade. But we ain't got to do one at a time. I can guarantee you there is a black Target somewhere. I guarantee you. There's a black Target somewhere. There is a black Walmart somewhere. I guarantee you. And when I say black Target and black Walmart, I'm saying black owned stores or businesses that produce the same items and products that a Target or a Walmart will produce. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be much at a much smaller scale. But imagine if we go and we start supporting these businesses, they could be the next Walmarts and the next Targets. It ain't a motherfucking thing they can do about it. Jamal Brown, sit your fuck ass down. Don't bring your ass back across our internet telling us when we need to stop boycotting shit when the purpose for boycotting was to make these people treat us right in the first place. Because if we boycott and we not getting no results, we're like I said, we're letting them know that they can play in our damn face and get away with it. And over to 2RealwitRod2centz show, where we keep it real, we don't give a damn how you feel. Ain't nobody gonna play in my damn face. Let's move on. Girl, this show gonna be long tonight, cause baby, I'm on my sixth topic, and baby, we've been here 44 minutes, but we'll get through it. Uh, I know, y'all know we had talked about on last week, um, the honorable late great Reverend Jesse Jackson Senior passed away. Well, because black people, within 7 days, you got to go. We got to get you out of there. They said the white people they bury their people like the next 2 days and shit. Girl, we need a little time. So it's been about 7 days since he passed away. Well, it was a star-studded event, guys. No shade. It was a star-studded event. We had 5 presidents, alleged president, because he had made a joke, but I feel like that was beautiful. It was a lot of presidents in the room, and it was a lot of people there to pay their respects to the late great Reverend Jesse Jackson Senior. But Jesse Jackson Jr. he had something to say, and it says, "Oops, Jesse Jackson Jr. seemingly calls out Obama, Biden, and Bill Clinton for not knowing his father amid them speaking at his memorial service." I changed my mind during when I first when I first decided I was going to speak on this. I changed my mind, and I think I changed my mind a lot. Um, I'll say this: that's his father. He know what his father was thinking and how his father felt. So that's how I feel. That's how I feel. He knows his father. Um, yeah, he knows his father. He knows how his father felt. So I felt like he felt the need to speak on it. The other side of me was um your father is an icon and a legend. He is a historical figure. It is a honor and a privilege to have um several presidents uh in the mix, and especially because it puts your father's legacy on a bigger platform, and that's for today's world. Like there was a lot of media at that funeral, and a lot of people across the world got to see uh, a few former presidents speak on a man that has so much impact in so much of today's of our lives as black people. You know what I'm saying? So that's another way to look at it. But I feel like, Jesse Jackson Jr., he said what he said. He's not taking it back, and I don't feel that he should because that was his daddy. Let's move on. Y'all, this right here, y'all know I love Boosie. Y'all know I love me some little Boosie, bitch. No shade. Oh well, excuse me. Apparently I missed some, y'all. Uh Lil Boosie into it with Kodak Black. They said Kodak Black done put Boosie on blast, calls him out about being a hypocrite over his how he treats his daughter versus his gay manager. Devil's advocate is a black gay man, proud black gay man, 42 going on 43 years old. Um, where I come from, um, my lifestyle is it would not be the first that would be chosen for a lot of people in my family, especially a lot of the older males in my family. Um, wouldn't be the lifestyle. That's just how they are. You know, they don't mind the other people being gay, but it's their family. It's their family. Especially when it comes to their boys. You know, who gonna carry on their legacy? You know, who's going? So I understand. And that's just the times that we grew up in. Do I feel Boosie love his daughter any less? Of course not. Would he prefer that she like men like the other daughters? Of course. But that's just what it is. Uh a game and mind you, didn't Boosie just did a video with his daughter. They just did some kind of video that I didn't watch and I'm not gonna go watch. But they did. And apparently also Boosie uh and Kodak Black had some kind of going back and forth about Kodak Black being in PC. Boosie allegedly wanted to sign Kodak Black. Um Boosie saying that Kodak Black was looked upon as like a bitch in prison because he went, saying he's not really about that life. So Boosie went out. Boosie went out and Boosie was like, yeah, I did want to sign you. I did want you as one of my artists. But he Boosie said whenever he brought when he went to the studio with Kodak Black, he said he was in there listening to music, and Kodak Black was in there snorting cocaine, going in and out the bathroom the whole time. with one of his homeboys. Mind you, I'm telling y'all one thing about what I will say. I don't believe nothing that Boosie saying is a damn lie. I don't believe Boosie don't tell no damn lie. Cause mind you, when he said that all Kodak Black was doing was snow cocaine, he said that he was going in the bathroom with one of his homeboys. Boosie said Kodak Black was going in the bathroom with one of Boosie's homeboys, snow cocaine the whole time while Boosie was supposed to be listening to music. Boosie also had alleged, from what I got from it, is that Kodak Black literally got his name from Boosie. Because if y'all are Boosie fans and if y'all been listening to Boosie music, Boosie been calling himself Kodak for a long time. I never like, related the two. But Boosie was insinuating that where Kodak Black got his name from. But yeah, Boosie said that you know, going to PC is some bitch made shit. Um, don't nobody respect you when you do it. And then we had another nigga jump in the chat, which I don't know where he came from. Turk. Um, my thing is, with this whole Turk, who asked you? Like, did anybody ask you for your input? Did somebody call you? Because apparently, um, Turk decided to defend Kodak Black about going to PC. And in case y'all know what PC is, that protective custody. Well, Boosie said he make the city look bad. Boosie trying to figure out if Turk just saying this or do he really mean it? Because he really mean it and he from the city. They don't play that shit, Turk. So because like I said, I'm confused why Turk had anything to say about this anyway. Like if it give very much to me, a lot of old rappers are trying to get a lot of attention, and y'all using Boosie, Ti, and 50 Cent to do it. But yeah, Turk said he need to be a PC because people gonna be trying to do something to him. But he a gangster rap. Let me move on. Turk, mind your business. Um, y'all, we got Kim Kardashian, Chris Jenner, and Ray J back in the chat, and I know y'all sick of them. I'm sick of them too. In case y'all don't know what's going on, let me tell you, give me a little recap of what's going on. A few months back, we found out that Chris and Kim filed a defamation lawsuit against Ray J. Ray J came online and said that he got a lot of information on Chris and Kim. Said it could be even up to a RICO charge. Said all the information that he got. Um, which led to them filing this lawsuit. But Miss Sonya jumped in the chat and said, once upon a time, not long ago, allegedly Kim was stealing and using her credit cards and such a thing. Because if y'all don't know, Kim was once Brandy's stylist. So, yeah. But we found out today that Kim and Chris Jenner went under oath. And girl, they said that they did not orchestrate that sex tape to be released. Because we've always heard that Chris has set up, came to them with the bullshit uh so they can make some money off of it. Ray J always said that, but they said under oath they didn't do it. Do y'all believe him? I most definitely don't believe him. I most definitely don't believe him. I don't even trust them down there in the court. What we gonna do is hope that since Ray J is a part of Death Row Records or some shit like that, hopefully they got some kind of pool. I'm sorry, y'all. They got some kind of pull in the judicial system. Because Girl, I believe y'all had something to do with it. And I told you, I always felt like Ray J was salty because even though he put Kim Kardashian on the map with that sex tape, she has most definitely surpassed him when it comes to stardom, celebrity, and fame. And so they got to kind of bite you in the ass. You already had Brandy as your big sister, and now you got a girl that you literally was screwing on and made a sex tape with uh, one of the biggest stars in the world. Gotta hurt a little bit, Ray J. No shade. Uh, but Kim and Chris say they didn't release that sex tape. They didn't orchestrate that. Let's move on. Y'all, these people are giving me a headache. No shade. Like when I move to the next topic and I see what I'm talking about, girl, I'll be like, ugh. Girl, I'm so frustrated. Um, Girl, we got Papoose funk ass back in the chat. For some reason that we didn't ask for. In case y'all don't remember last week, well, no, matter of fact, we never even spoke about it because I didn't feel it was important enough. Last week, uh, Papoose jumped in the chat and did a diss track over 50 Cent's Mini Men. 50 Cent said he wasn't responding to that shit. Cause Papoose ain't never wrote no hit for himself. And girl, we don't see him. He an old washed up rapper, which I most definitely agree with for the most part. Um, well, since 50 Cent didn't respond to the first one, Papoose wrote another one. Says it says another one. Papoose released Agent Provocator, another diss track aimed at 50 Cent. Floyd punched you in the face. Vivica tossed your salad. She had a shitty face. Papoose, don't make me over to a Rod2centz show talk about you dropping another damn diss track because the people don't really care. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Uh, yeah, Papoose dropped another diss track to 50 Cent that he not gonna respond to, y'all. Let's move on. Oh, but guess what? There's another old rapper that we really didn't ask for. We didn't want. That decided they wanted to tell us. Yeah, that they did a diss track for 50 Cent that nobody asked for. I'm trying to figure out like T.I. King nor Demani needed no help from you gentlemen. I'm just gonna keep it real. They really didn't need no help from y'all. Why y'all decided that y'all want to go in these people's studio and play with some music all of a sudden? It behooves me. We not impressed, beautiful. No shade. We don't care. But Mano, he dropped the disc called Bleed Like Us. Y'all go listen to it. Mano, you can rap. But we really didn't need no more songs from you or Papoose. Excuse me, guys. Let's move on. Oh, big. I'm so sorry, guys. It's the liquor, not me. I ain't tired. I really want to be here. Um, y'all got no shade. I got the wrong screenshot, but I feel like this is real important for us to talk about anyway. Well, not important, but it was funny. Y'all know down there, in Washington, baby, somebody done dropped off a damn statue with Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump in the Titanic pose. As Jeffrey as Rose and Trump as Leonardo. I can't read what they say right there. I had read it earlier, but I forgot. But basically, it was a mockery of how these rich white men that run the country are pedophiles. No shade. Well, let's move on. Speaking of a pedophile in this country, Well, y'all, according to TMZ, Jeffrey Epstein freaky ass had a child with one of these young ass girls that he assaulted, y'all. He said, I ain't read the file, so this is all alleged. I don't know this man. Um, and whoever the little girl was, he said he called her perfect. I just want to know if any of the like if this the mother of this child, is she ever gonna come out? Because I never knew Jeffrey Epstein had kids, but if he do got children, I want to know, are his baby mamas gonna come out? We only have one? Because they said he was one of the biggest pedophiles ever in the world, and he had a lot of these billionaires and millionaires around him. Um, how many kids do he got? Y'all, if any of my girls in here, can y'all find out, see how many kids Jeffrey Epstein had? And do we know his baby mama name? The underage one. Anyway, okay, this shit is crazy. Um, y'all, we got Jake Paul done delivered a speech down there in Kentucky. Um, basically praising Donald Trump. And apparently Jake Paul is deciding in the near future he's gonna be running for a political office. And Donald Trump endorsed him. I know, like I said, I told y'all, especially when it comes to politics, I be so um out of the zone because I feel like all this stuff that's going on, y'all, it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. And it's like, I feel like what we don't understand is that a lot of people in different countries are watching us, and for them to see our country falling apart and to be falling apart at such a rapid pace, um, they looking. They looking. But I'm like I said, but this was also a speech. Y'all gotta also remember too, to put some context in it. He was doing a speech, he was doing a speaking engagement in Kentucky. Okay. He was in Kentucky. So I mean, let's be clear, it wasn't really like where nobody could really give him no work, but he did say Jake Paul did say he was thinking about running for a future political office, and Donald Trump gave him his endorsement, which Jake Paul probably shouldn't want that endorsement because the last time Donald Trump endorsed somebody, it didn't go well for them, remember? But go ahead, let's move on. um y'all, before we get into this, I just want to send my prayers out, and just to everybody out on the West Coast. Uh this is this is what happens when we put reality TV show hosts, or reality TV stars, whatever you want to call them, into the most powerful office in the world. Um in case y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'll tell you. Y'all know, for the past 11 days, I believe that U.S. has been sending strikes over there to Iran. A few days ago, Iran, um, they brought in a new supreme leader, which is the son of the supreme leader Ali, whatever the hell his last name is, that the Trump administration killed with those strikes. From what we know is that the son is much worse than his father. He's been indoctrinated um, to kill, basically. Um, well, they also told us to know that, since they was over there striking these people and doing all the things, he said that to let us know that America is not safe anymore. Well, as of about 8, 9 hours ago, we found out that the FBI has sent out warnings to all police departments in the state of California. Apparently, Iran has decided that they were going to drop drones uh, into different parts of California. Uh, from what I last seen before coming live, I do know that the U.S. had dropped a lot of missiles on a lot of their drone sites to disable a lot of their drone capability. But like I said, guys, I just want us to know that we're dealing with Iran. And there's been a reason that multiple presidents have not decided to go to war with Iran. And as of now, I can say clearly the United States is in a war with Iran. We're in a war with Iran. Um, Iran has let us know that we're not safe anymore, guys. Um, like I said, we're sending our prayers and our thoughts out to people out in California. Like I said, they making it seem like it's really nothing, but that shit is scary. Uh, and I know I was speaking to somebody else on another platform earlier tonight, and he spoke about like he lives in a certain part of California where he's right next to like a military base, which could be struck down. Like I said, and I tell y'all all the time, it bothers me the most because a lot of us are gonna be affected if something does go down. It's gonna be a lot of us. We don't have no bunkers and shit that we can run to. We don't have them. The people that are making all these decisions and that are deciding that our lives can be just thrown away or just be lost over some bullshit are people with bunkers and millions and billions of dollars. Over here at the 2RealwitRod2centz show, we keep it real. We don't give a damn how you feel. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Some bullshit. They get to make all the money. They get to destroy our lives, and there are no consequences. I think that's some bullshit. But this is my last topic for the night. Well, Gavin Newsom, he spoke out after there were reports that came out through media that Iran had planned on striking California. Um, I mean, all I can say is he gave a very strong statement. He did say that they were in contact with different satellite places and whatever have you. Um, like with Trump being our president, y'all, I don't even feel like he would maybe even do the right thing. No shade. Like I don't even feel like he would do the right thing. That's just how I feel. Um, but like I said, we're gonna pray for y'all down up there in California. And y'all, please make sure y'all calling to check on y'all people because, like I said, this shit right here is ridiculous. Um, but yeah, that's my last topic, y'all. Um, Again, I just want to thank y'all for coming in and joining me at the 2RealwitRod2centz show where we keep it real. We don't give a damn how you feel. I know I've been gone for a couple of days, but I'm so glad to be back. But before I go, like I said, after talking all this depressing shit, I always have to leave you with something to encourage you. And what I'm going to leave you with is, um, you only need to be around people that want to see you succeed, want to see you do better, and want to see you win. Um, if you have certain people in your lives, and that's not what you see when you think of them, they need to exit stage left, and I mean exit stage left immediately. In the year of our Lord and Savior 2026, we have no time to be around people that do not want to see us succeed, that want to see us win. We do not have time to be around people that want us to be the same negative, low down, dirty people that we were in our past when we trying to get closer to God and do better. We ain't got time for what exit stage left. Also, what I will leave you with tonight, as I leave you with every night, y'all, we have to stop worrying about our past. We have to stop worrying about the past. It's nothing we can do about it, beautiful. It's nothing we can do about it, beautiful. It is already done. The only thing we can do something about is today and our future. Every day that we wake up is an opportunity that God has given us to do something bigger and better. It's up to us to make the decision to do so. It's up to us. So, like I said, and I know it's easier said than done, but when I say every day that God gives you, and I mean every day, you might mess up today, but there's nothing you can do about it tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's nothing you can do about what you did today because you've already done it, but you know you were wrong and you want to be better. Do it. Or at least try. That's all that God asks, is at least you try. Acknowledge you're wrong, move forward, move better. Amen. Again, I want to thank you for being over here at the 2RealwitRod2centz show. We keep it real. We don't give a damn how you feel. If you're not following me on all my social medias, please make sure that you follow me on my social medias. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, which we're here. That's Rod2centz, RODS, the number 2CENTZ. Go follow me at Facebook as well as Instagram at 2RealwitRod2centz. Also, join my Discord. Drop down in my Discord. Y'all want to talk to me? That is also Rod2centz. Make sure you go over there to TikTok at 2RealRod. Make sure you're posting, you're sharing, you're liking. My content will do nothing without the people who support me. And over here, the 2RealRod2centz show, your 2 cents is welcome. We don't need yes men. We need healthy debates, healthy conversations, and we need to let us know. And when I say us, I mean us black people know that we got each other. And some of us is out here paying attention. And if you're not paying attention, you got